it's Loh Kean Yew from Singapore up against the Olympic champion, Viktor Axelsen. Well, when we look at the race to the World Tour finals to be staged here in Bali next week, the men's singles is the only discipline where the World Tour finalists have not been finally decided. Of course, Lee Si-ja and Viktor Axelsen are definitely qualified, as indeed are the top 5. Viktor Axelsen, whether he wins or loses today's final, will go to number 1. But down at number 15 at the moment is Loh Kean Yew. If he wins today's final, he will go up to number 7 on the ranking, pushing Momota down to number 8 and pushing out the current number 6, Witterson. So Loh Kean Yew needs to win today's final to be playing here next week. Well, as far as the men's singles draw is concerned, well, we lost 3 seeds in the very first round. We then lost another 2 in the second round. So by quarter-final stage, there was only 3 seeds, none in the top half of the draw. But as you can see, there were 4 Danes in the quarter-final stage, but none of them had to play each other. They were all playing against other nationalities. By semi-final stage, we had 2 seeds. They were both in the bottom half of the draw. 3 different nationalities because 2 Danes made it through to the semi-final. But it sets up an intriguing final with Loh Kean Yew up against the Olympic champion, Viktor Axelsen. Well, our court officials for this one, Johari Latif from Indonesia and Mohamed Hatta, also from Indonesia. So for Viktor Axelsen, this an 8th Super 1000 tournament final when playing in his 12th Super 1000 event. Incredibly, it's a 6th consecutive Super 1000 tournament final for Viktor Axelsen. 3 last year. He won the Grand Slam of 2020, and it's his 3rd final here in 2021. His opponent, Loh Kean Yew, the 24-year-old born in Penang in Malaysia. Well, it's a first Super 1000 tournament final, but a 3rd final in his 9th tournament of the year. The Olympic champion really has been in astonishing form. 9th final in his 11th tournament of the year. And that's the calendar year. Well, this will be a 4th meeting between these 2 players, and I can tell you the first 3 have all been won by the Olympic champion, Viktor Axelsen. Only once has it gone to 3 games, but the last time they met was in the first round of the Denmark Super 1000 event, a tournament that Viktor Axelsen went on to win.
What do you choose? Okay, you will serve and Viktor will receive. Yeah, you will serve.
So they change ends before the warm-up period. Which one chose which end?
Loh Kean Yew won the toss,
Yep.
and he chose ends.
Yep.
And Axelsen then chose to receive.
Wow. So Loh Kean Yew, who had a wonderful time in Europe. He won the Dutch International Challenger event and then the event in Saarbrücken, which was a 500 event, beat Lee Si-ja in the final, so poor Lee Si-ja had to retire with a bad back, but he was leading at the time. Well, it's a 2nd final at the Indonesia Open for Viktor Axelsen. He was in the final 3 years ago when he lost to Kento Momota. But I do hope the umpire gives them 2 minutes warm-up from when they start their warm-up period and not from when the umpire got in the umpire's chair. So as I was telling you, he's 24 years of age, is Loh Kean Yew. Moved to Singapore when he was 13 under the Foreign Sports Scholarship Scheme. Gained his citizenship 6 years ago. Playing off a career high of 26, he moved up 4 places earlier this week, making his first appearance at the Indonesia Open. That's not bad, reaching the final in your first appearance at a tournament, especially when it's a Super 1000 event. Now, he beat Kashyap in the first round, then he beat the 2-time former champion and reigning world champion, Kento Momota, in 3 games, came from 9-13 down in the deciding game, absolutely thrashed Vittinghus in the quarter-final stage in 25 minutes, semi-final against Rasmus Genka. So the final is against his 3rd consecutive Danish opponent. Viktor Axelsen is 27 years of age, the Olympic champion, former world #1, 51 weeks in total as world #1, currently #2. And he's not only the Olympic champion, he's 2-time Olympic medalist, former world champion, won the world title in 2017. And all of his matches, as you can see, in 2 straight games. Watanabe in the first round, then the 2017 winner, Kidambi, in the second round. The World Championship bronze medalist, Sai Praneeth, in the quarter-final. Semi-final against the Asian Games gold medalist. So it's not as if he's had easy opposition anywhere through the tournament so far, and yet Viktor Axelsen has won all of his matches in straight games. So, Johari Latif, our umpire, as I was telling you earlier. Now, just to add a little bit of interest to this match, these 2 players have been training together for a good month in Dubai, which is where Viktor Axelsen has relocated to. Relocated with his family.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Loh Kean Yew, Singapore. And on my left, Viktor Axelsen, Denmark. Viktor Axelsen to serve, level, play.
So the #2 seed, the Olympic champion, Viktor Axelsen of Denmark, against the unseeded Loh Kean Yew. Yeah, good smash from Loh Kean Yew.
1 love.
And it's interesting, Morten, that 2 of the last 3 men's singles winners at the Indonesian Open have indeed been unseeded.
I thought you would say that. I thought you would say
Kidambi
that.
Srikanth in 2017, and then Kento Momota when he was making his way back after his time away from badminton following a suspension by his national federation. Both unseeded. Missed it.
Yeah, that's out.
So it's certainly not beyond the realms of possibilities for another unseeded player to win.
Definitely not. I know it's just been 2 rallies, but Kean Yew has been controlling those 2 rallies completely due to his pace. So it's going to be a very interesting match, I think. I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Oh, wow. Great defense.
Yeah, that was well worked by Axelsen.
2-1.
And Kean Yew took a very good chance at the net. It did not work out for him due to the very good reactions from Axelsen, but still sending a strong signal around the net situation.
Yeah, interesting using
Serve
the body
serve
smash,
2.
body attack.
And what we've seen in the previous matches is that that attack on the backhand side of the net is really good from Loh Kean Yew. It's a little bit weaker when it comes to the forehand side, similar situation. And what is going to be very interesting is whether Loh Kean Yew can really stand the pressure, keep believing that he can do it, despite the fact that it's possibly going to be a very tough match.
Yeah.
Out.
4-2. You can use your foot. Victor, you can use your foot. Thank you.
Yeah, it's well left. Could have played it. Good retrieval.
Yeah, that was really well done.
5-2.
Well, Loh Kean Yew is making a little bit of history today because he's the first player representing Singapore ever to contest a final at the Indonesia Open. What was that little point for? Was he questioning with his coach whether something was going out?
No, I think he was merely just disappointed that he actually got it very early but still missed it. That's the second full-on smash from Loh Kean Yew. The first one was going out on the forehand side of Axelsen, but this time choosing to go down the centre on the forehand side of Axelsen, and that's a very good choice.
He's already used the body attack once, hasn't he? Once previously?
That was in the flat exchange when he was following up on the backhand side.
Good smash.
And that's what he needs to do.
4-5.
Kean Yew needs to threaten Axelsen all the time with his smash. If he's not doing it, Axelsen will get too much confidence. It's very long.
Yeah.
Service over. 6-4. Play on. Still good.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah.
Whether he was staying in or going out. Axelsen chose to
5,
go for it.
6.
Yeah, I think he was right to try and play it.
Thank you.
It's well wide.
6-all.
Oh, missed opportunity.
Service over. 7-6.
Well, there's only been one player from Denmark who's ever won the Indonesia Open title, and that was Jano Jorgensen 7 years ago. Beat Kenichi Tago in the final. And that's well in.
Well in. And this is what Loh Kean Yew cannot afford to give Axelsen, these kind of easy points.
Yeah, cheap point.
Yeah.
Without working him.
Nine, 6.
That's
There's
it as
another
well.
one in.
Yeah. He's misjudging the drift.
10, 6.
But after being, you know, playing so well up to 6-all, suddenly tamely giving
Yes.
points away. And he cannot afford to do that.
Yeah, only 8 minutes of play so far. Which does indicate that there's been some short rallies. Brilliant. To the mid-game interval,
11-6.
the Olympic champion
Interval.
with a 5-point advantage.
It's all about belief from Loh Kean Yew, and just the last, let's say, yeah, from 6-all, I don't think he has displayed that he actually really believed that he can do it.
Yeah. No coach for Viktor Axelsen.
20
Danish
seconds.
Federation
20 seconds.
withdrew the services of the Danish coaches when Axelsen relocated to Dubai. Doesn't seem to be doing him too much harm at the moment. That
Change.
he's working things out for himself.
11-6.
Yeah, but I think it's interesting that I think it's Thomas Dalmore sitting up there, and he would have been a good coach behind the court of Axelsen.
Yeah.
I know that they're good friends, so of course Thomas is here to support. Yeah, but this is lack of belief.
Yeah.
You know, a shot like that is not even top of the tape or anything.
I also wonder about the psychology of it, because quite frankly, just post-Olympics, before Loh Kean Yew went to train in Dubai with Viktor, you and I probably wouldn't have put him down as a contender for any of these major tournaments we were at.
No, definitely not. And he has improved leaps and bounds, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But he still have to have that insanely belief that he can do it.
But I think that probably he, like some of the other training partners, this is a good rally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good rally, long rally too.
13,
I think
6.
that the players who were invited to go and train with Viktor sort of felt quite honoured that they had been chosen.
Definitely.
And so there was sort of a respect and, oh my goodness, Viktor Axelsen, you know, former world champion, now Olympic champion, has asked us to go and train with him. And there was sort of, I think, maybe a respect thing, and whether Loh Kean Yew has actually got over that respect and said, right, now I'm
Contender myself.
and I'm on equal ground, that I have my doubts about.
Yeah, I actually think I read an article about Loh Kean Yew, and he said something like, you know, when you get a call from Viktor Axelsen, it's an honor to say yes.
Yeah.
It was something like that.
Yeah.
14-6.
So maybe to a little too much respect for his opponent.
He's a little bit timid now.
Yeah.
He's got much, much more in the toolbox than what we've seen here.
Service 7-14.
That one's long.
8-14. Play on. Still good.
Good net shot.
That was
Very good lift too.
a really good net shot from Loh Kean Yew, and that's far out.
Yeah. Oh, that's a real
Service
issue for the
server.
Singaporean.
15-8.
Yep.
16-8.
Well, I can see the tactic and the thought process from Loh Kean Yew. He didn't want to block straight because Axelsen's follow-up is so quick and so good that his attempted cross-court was just simply too loose.
He finds it very difficult to control
17.
the length of his shots, Kean Yew, and Axelsen is just completely controlling everything. Very calm, playing his shots, not over-aggressive, really keeping it nice and tight. And he's actually forcing Kean Yew to play an extra shot the whole time. So he's not going 100% on that smash, he's just waiting for another opportunity.
Brilliant.
That's really nice, isn't it?
Absolutely superb.
18-8.
Oh, what a one-sided opening game. And all credit to Viktor Axelsen. Played superbly so far. Oh, good defense. Two points away from the opening game. From 6-all.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. 6-all, and everything looked pretty good for Loh Kean Yew, I think.
Yeah.
He was playing well, quite aggressive, putting a lot of pressure on Axelsen, and then suddenly everything's just slipping through the fingers. That's a nice shot.
So too is that pop shot.
Serve 9-19. Show where to lie.
A little bit more front.
Thank you. Victor, your towel. Towel. Thank you. Ten, 19.
Well, I hope Loh Kean Yew chose this side of the court because it was more difficult end, and that he feels he can play better from the other end of the court.
I've been thinking the same. He was the one choosing ends.
$11-19.
Yeah, but it's pure cosmetics.
Oh, my goodness, that's a bad
Service
miss
over.
by
20.
Loh Kean Yew.
Game point.
That's a big miss.
11. Loh.
9 game point opportunities for the Olympic champion.
Service over. 12-20.
Ooh,
Yeah, that must have been over.
13-20.
and it must have been the shuttle that
Yeah,
made the
it was.
net wobble.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's very good play by Loh Kean Yew. Oh,
And
didn't he do that on a game point
Game.
yesterday? Or was
Yes.
it a match point?
First
Yes,
game
it was.
Beautiful
won
backhand
by
straight down the
Viktor
line.
Axelsen.
It
And
was.
on his third
13.
game point opportunity, the Olympic champion Viktor Axelsen duly converts.
Exactly the same shot.
It was, wasn't it?
It was.
21-13, the scoreline in the opening game. 19 minutes for game number 1. Well, I know when we've watched Viktor Axelsen over the last few days, and he's had the opportunity to choose ends, he's started the near side of the court. But what we
Yes.
don't know is whether that's because he thinks it's the easier end to play or the more difficult end to play.
No, we don't. See, that we will never know. Ask him at breakfast.
Yeah.
He will not tell us.
No.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. No. I agree. Players don't want to give away their trade secrets. Perfectly understandable.
There's some picking up to be done here in this coaching session.
20 seconds. 20
The
seconds.
coach really has to try and pick up Loh Kean Yew as much as possible, give him some sort of belief that this is okay, and now he's getting onto the good side, whether it's a good side or the bad side. He's got to tell him it's okay. Get some belief into it.
Second game. Level. Play.
So how do you get
Service
belief
over.
into a player?
1 love.
Just by talking, or do you give them something really to focus on at the same time?
You have to give them some focus points, and it must be for Kean Yew to start playing more aggressive, because he was giving too much initiative away to Axelsen. Axelsen didn't use it that much in terms of scoring points on his big smash, but he was controlling, and that was well enough.
Yeah.
Kean Yew here have to really go on the attack, try to make it difficult for Axelsen, unsettle him, and then the coach have to tell him your defense is good enough. When you have to give the initiative away, you can do it because you can still hold your defense. On top of that, as soon as you do it, you have to go in and attack, get the net, and really go for the big smashes. And the body smash on the forehand side has been working well. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's
in.
Yeah.
4 love. Change shuttle. Service over. 1-4.
Backhand smash with full pirouette. Well, that's two errors from Loh Kean Yew.
Yeah, it's simple. Cannot afford it. He's there. He's got total control. This one. That's good play.
Yeah.
That is really good play.
Service over.
That came fast.
5-2.
Yes, and even a nod of approval of the good shots from Viktor Axelsen. That's nice to see.
That's wide.
6-2.
Well, 3 errors already in this second game from Axelsen. Oh my goodness, indecision.
Yeah. Got out of trouble.
Wipe your card. 7-2. Victor, can you check? Thank you.
That's a very good start from the Singaporean in this second game.
Yeah. Slow on to the drop shot, Axelsen.
8-2.
And this is really a very handsome lead for Loh Kean Yew.
Players, get ready quicker between rallies. Avoid unnecessary wall.
Good umpiring.
It's good from Axelsen.
Service over. 3.
Good aggression on that return of serve. I know it was quite loose from Kean Yew, but still, if you're not prepared, then you cannot play a shot like that.
Oh my goodness, that's way.
Yeah.
Service over. 9-3.
Well, the way things things are looking at the moment, Morgan, I think we might well have a third and deciding game.
Yes.
All of our previous finals have been won and lost in 2 straight games.
Yeah, but it's excellent defensive work there from the Singaporean on that forehand side. The way he's getting down to that one is really, really good. And not only that, how he's able to play that shot, it's almost skimming the top of the tape. It's really nice. And suddenly we now see Viktor Axelsen a little bit stressed in his shots and trying to find answers, and it's not really going his way. And we see many, many more unprovoked mistakes like this one.
So an 8-point advantage for Loh Kean Yew at the mid-game interval here in the second game. And it'll be interesting to see whether the tall Dane decides that actually it isn't worth the huge physical effort to come back in this. I think he'll give it a go for, what, 3-4 points?
3-4 points, yeah, and that's why I always say, you know, if you have such a handsome lead at the mid-game interval, I say to my player, the next 3 points, 4 points, so important. Get 3 of them.
Yeah.
11-3.
Put everything into it and create that massive gap. And then you can just sail home for that game, and then, of course, see what happens in the next. And it's very right what you said, Jill. Axelsen is really going to try now, and let's see if we can close that gap as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Serve 12-4. Thank you.
See again, good aggression.
Serve 5-12.
Yeah, and by aggression, you don't always mean hitting hard, do
No,
you?
no,
It
no,
was to the shuttle early.
Get there as early as possible. Give yourself as many options as possible to play. But neither of these two players are serving that particularly well when it comes to the low service. That's good pressure from Kean Yew.
Go wide. Oof.
See, again, really good defensive work on that forehand side.
This is a big point. Oh. Error on the drop shots from the Singaporean.
12. Thank you.
Little glance at his coach after the error there of the longest rally of the match so far.
That's good.
That's
excellent play.
13-6.
It's not just that he's reading the net shot, it's the brush, so that he doesn't hit the net.
It's so quick. It's not hesitating at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, this should be easy. Oh. That's not the usual good smash from Axelsen. That smash was in the centre of the court, but on the backhand side of Loh Kean Yew, and that was quite simple to pick up.
I think he's given up on this game now.
He has. It was 11-14.
Yeah.
That was the 3 points.
16-6.
So it looks like both players prefer to play on the where Kean Yew is standing now. So it's going to be a very interesting third game.
Yeah.
Serve 7-16.
Forehand high serve from Axelsen. When did you last see that?
Can't remember, but it was a good serve.
Apologises for the record.
16.
Didn't we see Cho Tien-chen use the
It was someone who did it. So
high serve earlier in the week?
yeah, maybe it was Chen Chen.
Serve 17-8.
Yeah, not going to use any more effort on this.
No.
That's for sure.
That's gone out as well.
19-8.
So we're going to have a third game. All or nothing for both players.
Yeah.
Serve 9-19.
They could just as well have the interval now.
Yes.
That's good play.
Game point
Serve
opportunities.
20. Game point 9.
Yeah, Axelsen wasn't interested in running for that one.
No.
Wants to save himself for the deciding
that's
game.
out.
That's out as well.
Game.
So one game apiece, 21-9,
Second game
the
won
second
by
game.
Loh Kean Yew, 21-9. 1 game all.
One game all confirms the umpire, 35 minutes into the match. And everything to play for in the deciding game. Interesting. Trying to psych himself up.
Definitely.
Viktor Axelsen that was, who yelled, "Come, sir.
Yeah.
Come on."
Come on.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds.
So I said everything to play for Loh Kean Yew. There's two things to play for: the title here and a place in the World Tour
Final
finals
game.
next week.
Level.
And we will know in the next 20 to 25 minutes.
Yeah.
One love.
Yeah, it's of course for Kean Yew to get as many points as possible on this side, and of course vice versa for Axelsen to have the biggest
1
lead as
all.
possible going into the mid-game interval. That's out.
2-1.
But I think that Loh Kean Yew cannot be overly confident, saying, okay, when I get onto the good side, I can do well. He's got to do well on this side as well.
Yeah.
He cannot just sit back and say, okay, if I'm 11-4 down, never mind, I'm getting onto the good side. That lead will be far too big, and Axelsen will be able to take it home from there. It's, I would say, minimum 8.
Great defence.
Yeah, on that forehand side is really good. And it's a good pace, this. Oh. But look at that, he played it cross court.
All.
After all, the wonderful movement and defensive play from Loh Kean Yew
3-1.
seemed to miss the easiest attacking shot.
Viktor, so where do I?
Look at that.
Viktor.
He dives and gets up all in one movement.
It's a speciality from Penang.
Yeah. Lee Chong Wei.
Yes.
Thank you.
So the longest rally of the match so far.
So now Ong Yoo-hok will be very, very crossed with me that I didn't mention him.
Do you know, that was your quiz question to me, wasn't it?
It
I've
was.
never forgotten that.
Okay, good, I got you once.
Yeah. Ong Yoo-hok from Penang,
Yes.
former world #1.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Service over. 2-3.
And Axelsen really have to keep a positive frame of mind. It's very, very important to him. Even if it's not going his way and he's not creating big enough gap at the mid-game interval, he still have to believe that he can do it. It's got to be very strong in his mind now.
4-2. Viktor, cover when you come, especially when you're facing the technical official. Cover your cup when you're facing the technical official. Okay?
Yeah. When you cough, you've got to cover your mouth under the protocols.
Play.
Especially when near the official. Yeah, that was well spotted and very sensible advice. Oh, that's a beauty. That's called in.
5-2.
It was clearly in. Gosh, that's quick going forward.
He is extremely
Service
fast.
over. 3-5.
It reminds me a little bit about Ginting, you know, when we were praising
Yes.
Ginting and his speed and pace and all that.
Leon, still good.
Kind of similar.
Yes, I agree. Oh, that's a wild one.
Quickly. Service over. 6-3.
Well, Axelsen was really coughing and spluttering earlier in the week, wasn't he?
Yes, it's gone
It-
better and better.
He's obviously getting over whatever's little infection he had. That's gone wide.
Yeah. Yeah, can you really have to watch out now?
7-3.
Great hit. That was good defence.
8-3. Change settle. Change.
Yeah, it's a great angle from Axelsen.
9-3.
Second smash was all about angle.
Yeah, steepness. This one here,
Thank you.
beautiful. Really well played. And I think this match is decided.
I'm not so sure.
Good.
Viktor, get ready.
We can have a cup of tea on it.
Yeah. Well, it now is looking fairly dire, I have to say, for Loh Kean Yew. He definitely needs some more points before the change of ends.
That's one.
Yep, that's a super smash.
Service over.
Right onto the line.
4-10.
Look at that. In fact, just inside the line. Wonderful. Just long. It's good retrieving from Loh Kean Yew.
5-10. Thank you.
Yeah, he needs a few more. Can you?
So
11-5.
it's a 6-point advantage
Interval, change
for
ends.
Viktor Axelsen at the change of ends.
Yeah, and I think that's enough for Axelsen, and I don't think it's enough for Kean Yew. But now Kean Yew is getting on to his favorite side of the court, so let's see. But it would surprise me if Axelsen hasn't got the experience to take this one home.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. You get ready.
Still.
Quick change of shirt.
On board.
Yep.
Can I just change my shirt? I'm dripping so much. Right? Yeah.
Taking extra time.
11-5.
The umpire won't like that.
Play.
change of shuttle. Even more time.
Yeah.
But 11-5 the advantage for the tall Dane. Good return of serve.
Service over. 6-11. Loh, don't start before the line judge decision.
It's difficult to call that one in.
Yeah. Axelsen on his blocks, just playing it back from the net area. That's well left. Rather than trying to play it tight. What you call long net.
Long net, yes.
Yeah.
Don't want Kean Yew to get too close.
Good judgment.
And that's what the Singaporean have to do. It's got to threaten the low serve of Axelsen as what he did there. And it was actually one of the first time he was doing that.
It's a good return of serve.
Service over. 13-7.
Oh,
see what I mean?
Yeah.
Service over.
First service error of the match.
13.
But it's because there was a threat on the previous one.
Yeah.
And then suddenly Axelsen is getting very insecure.
Oh my goodness,
Service
what
over.
a miss.
14.
So that's what I'm saying. He's missing many more from his forehand side than from his backhand side. It's the same opportunity, but he's much stronger on the backhand side.
Thank you.
Yeah, threw in the flick.
Yeah.
After that service error on the last serve.
That's well done by Axelsen.
Good rally. This is a must-win rally, I think, for Loh Kean Yew, but he doesn't win it.
15-8.
And now a 7-point advantage for Axelsen. That's just a beauty.
Thank you.
Just guiding the shuttle into the open space.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, just 2 shots shy of the longest rally.
Quickly.
And I just sensed as that was in progress, it was a really important rally. Because now at 15-8,
He can see. He can see the lights.
he can see the
End.
finish line.
Yeah. Lucky shot.
Service over.
Got away with it.
Loh. 9-15.
It came off the frame. Hence the apology. That's a great return of serve.
Service over.
He's got to serve
16.
deeper, further into court,
Yeah.
because Axelsen is getting way too close to the net on these. He's done 2 points on it, And it's two very, very important points. Oh,
Ooh, slipped.
yeah.
He's all right.
Yeah, he's okay. It was always like Bambi on ice, wasn't it?
Oh!
Oh,
Now that hurt. Oh dear, I didn't like that at all. I really did not like the look of that. Oh, he's up walking. Ooh.
Yeah, but I think he's lucky he's down on the side.
Yeah, and I think the fact that he fell rather than taking it in his knee or his ankle.
Exactly.
I think he's okay, but goodness me, my heart missed a beat.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it looked pretty bad.
Yeah.
And actually twice. It's not nice when the grip is just disappearing underneath you.
A horrible feeling, and I hate to see an athlete injured.
Yeah, I know. Don't we all? Once again.
Oh, that's a great smash. That is wonderful.
Once again, it's all set up by that return at on the serve. And can you have to, as you say, serve deeper into court?
Yeah, it's not I'm not suggesting a flick serve or a drive serve or a high serve. Just the low serve needs to be going a good meter past that front service line.
Yeah. Because then it's coming with so much pace that Axelsen cannot play it tight.
Yeah. Yeah, terrific angle again.
18-10. Loh, sorry. Check.
When he does this, can I just do mine because there's so much sweat? Like when I move?
It's fine. It's all. Thank you. Back on court. Loh.
Yeah. 18-10. 19-10. 2 points away from his second Super 1000 title of the 2021 HSBC BWF World Tour. Won in Denmark, lost in the final of the All England.
Thank you.
Yeah, the problem is, I think the perspiration is coming out of the shoes now.
I actually think that the players should change socks.
Yeah.
And perhaps even shoes before the third game. We did that in the past.
Yeah, we did.
Because as soon as it started running through the shoes, you got no chance.
Yeah.
Last desperate attempt from Kean Yew.
Good rally. Kean Yew struggling physically.
He is.
He's still fighting. And that's gone long. Yeah, look at him.
Look at that.
12,
Look at that.
19.
Gasping for air. Longest rally of the match so far, that last one. Yeah,
Thank
look at
you.
him. He's still bent double. Not surprised after 56-shot rally.
Play.
Good flick.
Yeah.
Oh,
He needed 3 attempts.
Service over.
match point
20.
opportunities.
Match point.
And both players, that's a lovely moment. Seeing the funny side of that.
Get ready.
8 match point opportunities for Viktor Axelsen to win his 6th title in the 2021 calendar year.
In.
Service over. Loh. 13-20.
Well, I think that was a case of just hoping it was going to go out rather than really believing.
Yeah, that was a big hope.
Oh,
Game.
and a service error to end the match, and Viktor Axelsen, his 2nd Super 1000 title of the year. A 5th Super 1000 title in total. And that's nice.
Players. Match won by
What a
Viktor
disappointing way
Axelsen.
for such a good match to end.
13-9, 21,
21-12.
13.
13 in the deciding game. For Viktor Axelsen in a match lasting 1 minute shy of the hour mark. And his baby daughter is here to watch, as well as his fiancée. Well, what a year it's been so far for Viktor Axelsen. 9 finals, 6 titles in 2021. Well, quite superb. 6 consecutive Super 1000 tournament finals. 3 last year, 3 this year. Winning 5 of those last 6 finals at Super 1000 level. Well, it's no doubt in many people's minds that Viktor Axelsen is the best player on the planet right now. 21-13, 9-21, 21-13 in the deciding game, a match just shy of the hour mark. But until the world rankings are unfrozen, I'm not sure that he will overtake Momota, but it's still possible, I guess.
It is, it's close.
It's very close now.
It's getting close now.
Yep, he has been world #1, has been world champion. And the Olympic champion now becomes only the 2nd player from Denmark ever to win the men's singles title here at the Indonesia Open. 7 years after Jano Jorgensen won in 2014. And there's baby daughter Vega. Yes, daddy's won. I think she's more interested in the mask, actually.
I think so too.
She's such a happy baby. We've seen her around the West End Resort here in Bali. I think most people are absolutely besotted by her. I certainly am. She's a real treasure. Played in great spirit, the final. And I think that Loh Kean Yew has announced his arrival on the world stage as a real contender in the major tournaments.
Definitely. A man to watch out for.
So the players step forward for the prize presentation.
Loh Kean Yew, Singapore.
Well, our first ever Super 1000 tournament final for Loh Kean Yew, and he's had a tremendous run of tournaments. But for Viktor Axelsen, his record in 2021 is simply astonishing. 9 finals from 11 tournaments played. And Paul-Erik Hoyer Larsen, the former Olympic champion himself, now president of the BWF, the Badminton World Federation, steps forward to present the prizes to the 2 men's singles finalists. A 6th title of 2021 for Viktor Axelsen.
Trophy and semi-finals gold represented by Mrs. Verita Tanujaya, President Commissioner of PT Sinarmas Securitas.
So not only the medals, the prize money as well. And this being a Super 1000 event, it's very handsome checks indeed. $28,900 for Loh Kean Yew, $59,500 for the winner Viktor Axelsen. Well, a remarkable achievement by Viktor Axelsen over this calendar year. There's baby Vega and Natalia, Viktor's fiancée. Well, no time for celebrations because another tournament next week, the World Tour finals.
Yeah, another one coming up.
A happy man. His list of achievements just gets longer and longer. Viktor Axelsen. Now one of the contenders for Player of the Year, Male Player of the Year. Oh, there we go. What a beautiful moment.
Yep.
With her Yonex t-shirt too.
Yeah, happy soul.
And she's got both teddy bears. What a wonderful moment from Loh Kean Yew to hand over the teddy bear. Well, that was a surprise, wasn't it?
Yes.
All those bits flying down.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Friends off court, rivals on, and a proud moment for Natalia. Well, our last final of the day, and as Viktor Axelsen poses for the photographers, just to recap on finals day, and for the first time on the 2021 HSBC BWF World Tour, the 5 titles have gone to players from 5 different countries. It all started with women's singles and a second title in 2 weeks for Anse Young of Korea, beating the former champion Ratchanok Intanon in 2 straight games. Then in the women's doubles, Matsuyama and Shida, they too won a second title in 2 weeks against the Olympic champions this week in the final, Poli and Rahayu. We had some wonderful rallies in that. In fact, a rally of 192 shots that took over 3 minutes to be played. Then it was mixed doubles and a first ever victory for Puavara Nukro and Teurat Tanachai over their opponents Watanabe and Higashino. That was in their 5th meeting, so a 3rd title in 3 consecutive World Tour events for the Thailand pair. Then it was men's doubles and a repeat of last week's final, but a reversed result with Gideon and Sukamuljo winning their 3rd consecutive Indonesia Open men's doubles title, beating Hoki and Kobayashi in 2 straight games. Then our last final, the only one to go to 3 games, the men's singles, the Olympic champion Viktor Axelsen in his 6th consecutive Super 1000 tournament final won his 6th title of the year when playing in his 9th final of 2021, beating Loh Kean Yew, who had won in Saarbrücken in 3 games. Well, as we were saying, next week it's the 3rd of the 3 tournaments here in Bali. It is the grand finale, the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals. Action starts on Wednesday. Do hope you'll be able to join us for that. But in the meantime, from Morton Frost and myself, Jill Clark, bye for now.